Okay. Let's see. Has it started? I think it has. Okay. So it's been a long time since I have painted again on live stream. Um, One because it's so hot here, and I always have to have multiple fans on. Um, so that's one thing, and then also I've been really on my big canvas painting uh trend right now. Where's my? Hold on. Oh, there it is. So yeah, I've been really trying to paint bigger canvas paintings. So that has kind of been keeping me from doing this a little bit, but I have this brush and it's kind of new, so the bristles are all kind of stuck at the top. I really like this brush too. Um, this is like one of those old AliExpress brushes that I used to get a lot of when I used to shop on AliExpress. And this brush is actually really nice. Okay, who cares? Who cares? I'm just gonna hop into a little bit of a portrait. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, because I haven't done a portrait. Is this on my face? Okay. I haven't done a gouache portrait in a little bit. So that's probably a good spot to start. Oh, hold on. Hey, Stephanie. Missing you. Thank you for streaming. Thank you. Well, I'm glad somebody enjoys the streams. I like doing the streams. It's just uh, I don't know. I think it's hard to get into this the streaming vibe. Okay, so I'm gonna try to clean up this palette quickly. I've also been a little scared because I've kind of abandoned gouache a little bit. Um, I mean, I still do it like for the plein air stuff occasionally, but I don't feel as like locked in as I did when I only painted with gouache. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Oh, I should probably show you guys the reference. Can I have full screen? There it is. Yeah. So this is our stunning reference. This guy does look kind of sick, you know. Uh, the only thing I'm worried about, if I can get this out of the way, um, one thing I am worried about is there's not much of a value difference from like, I mean, there is sort of, but it's not drastic. And then this whole side of the face is like one cohesive value, and then this is, so I'm gonna have to like, what's the word? Dramatize, make it a little more dramatic than it is here, but yeah, that's what we're working with. Let's get back to the, okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. He does. He looks like he kind of has like a dirty hairy kind of look with the suit and the big hair and the big mustache. Actually, no, Clint Eastwood doesn't have a mustache. What am I saying? Oh, it's overexposed. See, this is a whole ordeal. Oh my goodness. Okay, it takes a lot to do these. No joke. It takes a lot of thought. You know what? This is going to be controversial to say. Um, but I think the 80s is probably the worst era of movies. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I think the 80s is the worst era of movies. Aside from Rocky, which was in the 80s, I think late 70s. I think it was in the 80s. But aside from Rocky, I think the 80s probably has some of the worst movies. At least from what I've seen. I haven't seen every movie. I feel like they ruin the movies with the music. Like you have such like a dramatic, awesome, serious movie, and then you have like some like disco, some disco beat. But I guess I don't know. Everybody has their their things. I just think it's so funny. Like, what movie was it? Was it Fallen? I forgot. There's a movie with Denzel Washington where it's like a sick movie. Like, you know, Denzel Washington is like always like a cop or like a super spy, or whatever. And then all of a sudden, they break out into some like disco beat. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know the approach I'm going for, but I guess I'm just gonna kind of do like a base wash and then kind of fill in from there. Oh, okay, okay. Hair bands. I'm not old enough to know what a hairband is, but I don't quite know what I think hairbands are like the, I guess ACDC, is that a hairband? Yeah, my music taste has not quite touched 80s metal yet. Or really any metal, honestly. That hasn't quite touched my music taste. He has a sick purple shirt, which I think we should accentuate. Everything else might kind of change, but I do like the purple shirt. Okay, I have heard of Aerosmith. I think I don't know. I bought a CD from a flea market one time. I don't know if it was Aerosmith or if it was what's the other band where there's two guys and they're, I don't know, I forgot. Can you guys see? No, it's probably better like this. Yeah, I don't know anything about metal like at all. Any, yeah. I should probably learn a bit. I know it's gonna sound a little unsettling, but for honestly, old country music and old I guess is it rock? I don't know what would be called. That stuff recently has been really not even recently. That's I love that stuff. Like the old like Glenn Campbell. Is it Glenn? Yeah, I don't know these people's names. I like that stuff. Also, I've been going back and forth with which gouache brand to buy, um, because I'm literally pretty much out, or not. I'm not out, but I would like to start selling um, some of my like gouache originals, or at least be able to. And so I don't want to use like student grade brands anymore. But the only brands I've used is Shinhan, which I love Shinhan. But I don't know how light fast it is. And then I've also used Windsor Newton, but I don't know if I really like Windsor Newton that much. I don't even know if I really I don't know. I've only tried one color, so I can't really judge the whole brand, to be honest with you. But from what I felt with that one color, it doesn't feel like anything. Just based on that, I like Shinhan better. Based on that one brand. Based on that one tube. Who knows? If I probably tried more of the paint, I'd probably be better off. I remember someone said Okay, there you go. Someone said to try Turner. Oh my goodness, it's in my eyes. Someone said to try Turner, but what was the issue I had? I had some sort of issue. I made some issue about it. I don't know. I forgot what it was. Their PWC line. Oh, the Shinhan. What's it called? Premium professional watercolor. Fine is supposed to be great with light fastness. I use the pass. I use the pass gouache. But doesn't Shinhan have a second? I think Shinhan has a second gouache. Like a designer. Am I making that up? I might be making that up, to be honest with you. I wish this wasn't so overexposed. I don't know. Yeah, I've never tried the PWC. I've only tried the Shinhan Pass gouache. And that stuff I really like. I really like that. I really like Shinhan Pass. So I don't know. Maybe I should just get more of that and not worry so much about whatever. But yeah, okay. So Turner was on the list of trying out. What else? Holbein. I know Holbein's supposed to be really good, but I whenever I go in the store, I only see the acrylic gouache. Holbein was on the list. Holbein, Turner, what else? I forgot. What was it? It was Holbein, Turner. My dog just came up here and spooked me. Okay. Holbein, Turner. Winsor Newton. Well, Winsor Newton I don't really want to try. And then I'm really drawing a blank. But yeah, there was a bunch of gouache brands I wanted to, or a couple. Oh, Schminke, I think. That was another brand. I gotta try to mix this color pretty accurately. A little more yellow. I have Holbein. They're okay. I just want to turn. Really? Where'd you win a Turner set? Oh, I think you said that. I think I've heard you say that before. I prefer the acrylic. You prefer the acrylic gouache? See, I like using my paints out of a palette, though. I don't know if I really would like the acrylic gouache. Because I like using my paints like out of a palette. Now it's time to focus. I love how crazy this looks right now. This looks horrendous right now. But it's all in the process, all in the process. Do you guys ever see those oil painters? And they do that thing where they paint really dark, or it looks dark at first because they're painting on a white canvas. And then all the values kind of even out. I think that's really cool. But I feel like to do that, you almost have to like use color picker. I'm not saying they do, but I feel like I would have to use color picker, or at least like have like a photo that I could directly match the color from. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. Um, oh, okay, okay. With gouache, I have trouble with the colors reactivating with traditional. Really? I feel like that's the whole thing about gouache is that they reactivate. No, I wish I did though. That might be my next thing because those sound really cool. Water mixable oils. I've never tried them yet. I think after I feel really confident. Actually, I don't even know if I will because um I don't even know if I really like how oil looks particularly. Yeah, I don't even know if I really love how oil looks, but that does sound like a cool thing. Yeah, it sounds interesting. I just don't know if my style would really cross over. I don't know. I'd be a little hesitant to really dive into it like that, but maybe. Who knows? There we go. That's a better color. Oh yeah, but I was saying that oil painting thing, like where the on like TikTok or whatever, where the oil painters will show, or they'll say like, oh, this looks too dark, and then all the all the values even out once they add in the lighter values. I think that's what's happening here. I think I speak out of sequence sometimes, and I'll say things like halfway, and then I'll finish it like a minute or two later. Okay, that's kind of the same value as that. But yeah, recently I haven't been playing around with gouache too much. I've really been really working on a lot of bigger acrylic work. I say bigger, but it's like 12 by 12 is what I've been working on. So yeah, that's really what I've been focusing on. So I've kind of lost a little bit of my gouache touch, I feel like, but we're gonna work back towards getting that back. How did I figure out the water to gouache ratio? Um, you know what? Sometimes I don't. Stephanie, do you paint with gouache, or are you? I remember you said you're mostly watercolor, but there's some days where like it doesn't feel like gouache works the same as it used to, and I think that's because when your paints kind of dry out, and then you try to reactivate them, you have to get the ratio right. So sometimes I don't get it right. Sometimes it'll be like, what am I even painting with? There's his mustache outline. That. Okay, let's fix his hair. Yeah, the ratio is super important. Super, super, super important. I mean, it's not like it's like it's important, but it's not like a difficult thing. And I really don't like when people start talking about like the rules as if they're like a difficult maze that you have to do before you paint. Like make sure that you work thick to thin. Like that's kind of just like a natural. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just take it for granted now that I've been painting with gouache for a little bit, but you have to paint thick to thin. You have to. You can't. I don't know. I feel like people make all these things. As long as it turns out how you want, you can literally do like actually whatever. Literally whatever. I would definitely say this is what you would call an ugly stage for sure. But you know what? I can see the drawing. I can see it coming to life right now. You see that? There's the mouth right there. There's the little. There's the jaw, something like that. Oh my goodness. Oh. Something fell out my window. You right, bud? Okay. I don't like the ripples. The ripples is cold pressed? I don't like the ripples. Yeah, I don't. I like smooth painting. I think that's cold press is the rippled one. I don't like that. This is looking so crazy. Yeah, that's kind of get a roll on. The good thing is that when I kind of squint my eyes, I can almost see what's going on. So we're on the right track. There's an eye. Okay. Yeah, I don't like the. I don't know. I had You know what's crazy? I just bought. I didn't buy it. Yeah, I did. I bought it. I got this sketchbook the other day, and it has like both. It has like this pretty smooth paper, and then it also has this paper that feels like toilet paper, like this like weave texture. And I don't really know why you would want this. I don't really know why, to be honest with you. Like I've seen a lot of watercolorists use cold press paper, I believe. I think watercolorists like that. But I feel like it just makes the painting harder to photograph and harder to. I don't know. Like you have to light it really well for it not to look like there's rippling waves in your painting. But Stephanie, which one do you like? Oh. We're just gonna take this one nice and slow and not rush anything. I've also been getting better at not wasting pages, so I'll probably paint over this one after we're done. Like I have this one isn't even finished yet. Um, this one's not finished either. I'm trying to get better at painting on each side of the page. I messed up. Oh, yeah, I didn't do that one. Okay, so I kind of lied, but I've been getting better. I'm not. Is that a cold press? What is the sketchbook? I don't know what it was. It was a cheap, really, really, really cheap sketchbook, but it's hardbound, so that's why I liked it. I'm not sure yet. I really want to. I really want to prefer hot press, but I don't know. I just don't like when you can see the texture through the painting. I feel like that's like an added bonus that I didn't ask for. It's like I feel like I just don't like that. I just don't like. I don't know. I prefer when my painting is the main thing rather than the ripples of the page. But you know what? It wasn't always like that. I used to really like cold pressed because I used to love well, maybe not cold pressed, but I went from hold on, let me grab it real quick. Okay, I went from one of these, like a moleskin to a Stillman and Burn, and the second I got this, I could not stand it. Like, it's just the paper is so smooth. I think I just didn't like. I just really did not like how smooth the paper was. But then as I started like using it more, I honestly, I kind of want to just switch to this sketchbook forever now, because it's so smooth that once you understand, like, just once you get the feel for it, the paintings look so flat. Like, there's no ripple anywhere. The paintings are just so flat. And I really, like, just love... I think I want to switch over back. Once I finish this moleskin one again, I'm going to switch back to the Stillman and Burn, I think. Let me find one that really shows it. Hold on. I think this one shows it pretty good. I just love, like, it looks like it's like in a book. Like, it isn't a book, but you know what I mean. It's so flat. It looks like a digital illustration kind of. I really like that, as opposed to. I mean, this barely has any ripple, but look at like the. You see that? I feel like there's something to it. Like, this one is a little more ripply, and this one's more flat. So yeah, that's my long-winded answer to do you like cold pressed or hot pressed paper? That's my 7-minute answer. Oh yeah, the dead trees are a great subject. All right, I'll probably be back there again, back to that painting or back to that spot again. I haven't been in a little while, probably a couple weeks now. I haven't really done any plein air in like, well, I did a painting a little bit ago, but I didn't finish it for one. So yeah, I haven't really been in the plein air like in doing plein air recently. But I do have a couple painting videos saved up that I'll upload. Also, for those of you guys that are here, if you didn't watch the video, if you didn't watch the newest video, I completely am alright with that because it's kind of off topic. But my book is literally out. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Your boy has a book. It took so much longer than I expected. And it's not even a long book. But I'm really proud of that book, and even though I can't bring myself to read it again. So take that for what you will. Okay, I'm gonna try and I think we're getting a little too translucent now, so I'm gonna need to up the opacity soon. Yeah, I'm gonna need to up the opacity pretty soon here. This is only gonna take me so much further. Okay, there we go. Let's zoom in a little bit on our subject here. We've been on for 32 minutes, okay. You know what? I'll probably take this to... Maybe we should take it to 45. How about that? And then I'll be back tomorrow. Because I want to get back doing the live streams again. I do miss them. Guys, this gouache is about to... It's about to drop like 7 values, watch. Hold on, watch this paint right here. Wait, let me do it again. I don't know if you guys can even tell. This is a pretty sloppy painting so far. But a lot of it's because my paint's not very thick right now. I'm working with like the thin residue. Yeah, you can see it. That only happens when... I feel like that only happens when your paint's not fully opaque. That's when you have that thing where people say gouache gets like darker out of nowhere. If you paint opaque enough, you don't really see that a lot. Yeah, this painting is a mess. I wish... You know what? I need to work out a method of getting portraits done in like 30 minutes. That should be my next goal. Is like portraits I can bust out in no time. I kind of feel like I'm at that point with landscapes. Certain landscapes I can get done really quickly and actually look decent. But with portraits, I definitely don't have that same ability, I don't think, yet. How often do I paint? Well, recently, since it's summer and I recently stopped working, we paint every day now. It's 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 Art City here. I paint every day now, every single day. But before that, when I was working, probably like, I mean, probably like every other day. I don't know, close to it. But it's so hard to start painting if you haven't painted in a little bit. That's the hardest thing. If you've been out of practice for even like a little bit, I have a hard time getting back into it. So I definitely feel for anybody who's like at home watching shorts about people who just are just seemingly painting every all the time. It's got to be frustrating. This is so messy, and I feel like my paintings aren't usually this messy. But maybe it's the paint's not drying quickly enough. I'm an overthinker. I tend to spend so much time in my head that I wear myself out. I'm definitely in that same boat. And I overthink about the same situations over and over. Like it's not even I don't even overthink about new stuff. I overthink about the same situations over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like on a daily basis, the same stuff. Oh, hold on. Okay. It was DoorDash. Okay. I was scared I had an intruder or something. But I guess an intruder wouldn't ring the doorbell, maybe. Probably not. This is rough, but honestly, I see it coming together. I definitely see it coming together. Yeah, typically. Typically. Okay, I can see this one. Um, I'm gonna hit the background with a real dark value. Just quickly, so I can cut the shape again, and then also so it kind of helps me out a bit. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be coming back streaming more because this actually is really nice. This is very, very, very nice. Because sometimes when you're painting, or I guess any hobby that you do by yourself, I feel like is like good meditation, I guess, but it's also kind of terrible because you're the only one that's looking at your art all the time. You're the only one that's like, uh, I don't know. I feel like having a solitary hobby is kind of, especially if it's your main hobby, that's not really a great thing. I don't think. Oh, I think we messed up. Yeah, we messed up a little bit. But that's even why I made the Discord too. Uh, it sucks having like a solitary hobby. And I'm not in any like plein air groups or any art groups like that, but okay. Maybe I should put the link to the Discord. If anyone's watching this after the fact, um, and you need art buddies or need people to whatever, the Discord is there. So yeah, it does suck. Especially, I couldn't imagine if I didn't have like social media or something. I don't know. I probably would send the paintings to my mom or something. But like, if you feel like you've done something kind of cool, and you feel like nobody saw it, that kind of sucks. Actually, that really sucks. If you like having something to show but no one to show it to, that's terrible. On a lighter note, I think the background helped. I think the background helped, so that's always a positive. Okay. See, this is where I wish I would have picked. I mean, I've had this reference saved for such a long time, um, so it's good that we got around to it. But this is why in this reference I kind of don't like it because there's this value and this value which is clear, but then everything in here is like almost the same value. Like there's this stripe which is a little lighter, this stripe which is a little lighter, and then this stripe. So there's like three. There's like a three, like 1, 2, 3 stripes that are a little bit lighter. But everything is so close in value that it makes it hard for me in particular. Yeah, even if you show it to them, they have no clue. Yeah, that's like when you're playing like I don't know, if you're playing a game. Well, in my case, it's like I watch UFC, so like sometimes crazy stuff will happen, like crazy upsets, like a big underdog will win, and I'll try to tell somebody, and they have no clue what I'm talking about. Like they don't understand. They just don't understand how monumental what just happened. Or like if you ask someone if your art's okay, they'll be like, "Yeah, it's good." Of course, they'll say it's good. I mean, they can't say anything else. So yeah, that all that stuff is really difficult. I think if you guys don't know MMA, it'll be kind of off topic, but I feel like that happened when Juliana Pena beat Amanda Nunes. Like it was so crazy, but nobody cared. Like nobody in my house cared at all. Like that was like such a huge thing, but I feel like no one cared. So yeah, you know what? There also is a the Gouache Reddit also has a Discord. I haven't joined that, but I think I might. The official like Gouache Reddit has a. I don't know if you can. I don't know what it is yet. I haven't joined, so I don't know. But that's pretty cool. I bet there's probably a lot of people on that. Okay. The suit is actually looking kind of sick. Um, what is that? UFC or the Gouache Reddit? You're talking about UFC. UFC is like fighting, but like a sport. And Amanda Nunes was like the greatest women's fighter of all time, but she got beat by a very good fighter, but definitely not like. Oh, Reddit. Um, you don't know what Reddit is? Reddit is like um, Reddit's just like a social media, but for like people who are. How would I even explain Reddit? It's just like a big forum where you can ask questions and people answer you, and you can post pictures of stuff. So yeah, there's a subreddit which is like a sub. So Reddit is like this big forum, right? But there's subreddits, and there's a subreddit for gouache where you can post your gouache pictures or your paintings and stuff. And that gouache Reddit, that subreddit has a Discord where you can, I don't know what you can do there. I haven't gone there yet, but who knows? The uh, the possibilities are endless. Okay, it's been 46 minutes. I'm gonna touch up a few things real quick, and then we'll finish this tomorrow, I guess. Maybe, hopefully. Okay, and then I think that's it. I think I want to stop there. Okay. Pretty good chunk today. I actually really like the color combo. But yeah, we went 47 minutes and 23 seconds. Okay, 24 seconds, 25. That's gonna be it for today. I really appreciate you guys stopping by and listening to me talk about. I don't even know what we talked about. But yeah, hopefully I'll be on tomorrow, and we can stream more, and we can finish this painting. Thanks, Stephanie. I appreciate you chatting. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.